we're going to talk about this, man. Probably the hottest topic right now in hip hop, right? Now, by now, everybody's seen the video of 6ix9ine pretty much getting the business, man. Some dudes was beating the brakes off of him. Some people have commented and said, yo, that was nothing. That was just a light dusting. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. Some people were saying, man, it was a savage beating that he took at the hands of those culprits that you see in the picture to the right there, right? The crazy part about it is, this is one time where I've seen 6ix9ine being quiet. You know what I'm saying? I hardly talk about the dude, because a lot of his antics, they're obviously clickbait. But in this situation, I really, truly feel like dude is like, man, they really got me. Like he really took an L this time. And I know a lot of his supporters and fans don't want to hear that, but man, you got to really look at it fair and balanced. And I'm being as fair and balanced as possible. And dude took an L. Now, one person who was getting a lot of scrutiny was his bodyguard and his security. Now, his security went to social media to talk about the fact that, yo, man, we did not set him up. This wasn't some inside job. Quit putting that out there. We actually would have stood on whatever, but he went to he basically went out by himself. Now, his security guard is a guy, and I'm going to bring this up real quick. One of his security guards is this guy right here. And I guess he goes by the name Bam Bam. And judging from his Instagram profile, he looks like some sort of fighter or something. Like, he's got a lot of fighting stuff. I guess he fights MMA. You know what I mean? And you see he even reposted this story right here, or this post on Instagram where it says 6ix9ine's head security guard drops a statement to prove his innocence. Now, we're talking about this guy right here in this same post, right? So let's go to that and just look at what he dropped. So in his story yesterday, he posted this right here. And you see the name is Bam Bam Brand on the top. And you see he reposted the video that DJ Academics posted of the alleged culprits, or the people who put the beat down and beat the brakes off of 6ix9ine.
Bruh.
And he reposted the video of them, basically sneaking back into the gym, or not sneaking into the gym. The one guy waiting for the other guy to show up and then going into the gym, and then allegedly putting hands and feet all on 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? Now, in this post, he says this. He says, so he couldn't just do it alone. He called for backup when he saw an opportunity. 6ix9ine, a grown man, and he wanted to do cardio on his own. He'd be outside like that. So basically saying that 6ix9ine, is prone to do this, be outside by himself. But what's weird about this situation is, dude, you're a federal informant. If I was a federal informant, there ain't no way in the world I'm ever going outside I might go outside by myself initially, but that would be to meet security. You know what I mean? And if I did, it would have to be in an area where I know it's not a lot of people around who might want to do me harm. Now, the problem with 6ix9ine is he's offended so many people in the past, he has no way of knowing everybody he's offended. He said something about each and every gang I can think of, including one of the gangs that's being included in this story, or people are assuming is involved in this story. So it's hard to finger point exactly who would be mad at him at any given point in time, right? So this situation seems to be, this could be anybody's doing, is what I would say. I would say, man, I know people have their theories about who's responsible, but man, let's just rock with this. Let's see. Now, he finishes by saying this. I can't control him, but to say I set him up, false allegations. Now, he's addressing directly the fact that people were saying that he was involved with setting 6ix9ine up because he's the head of security and he wasn't there. He didn't show up. He wasn't around. Nobody was around. There was kind of a guy at the end there with a black jumpsuit on who was escorting him around the gym. A lot of people said that was one of the gym employees. But, man, according to what his head of security is saying here, he goes off by himself on his own a lot, and they have no way of controlling him in these situations. So to be real, if he's doing that, there's nothing they can do. Like, even if they're being paid for his safety, like it's him going off on his own, man. And maybe he just feels like he can do that at this point. Maybe he thought people forgot. Maybe he thought everybody just soft, you know what I mean? But obviously that ain't the case, man. And obviously he's probably going to have to step a little harder with that security, man. Now, he also says false allegations, something minorities used to do, we be accused of nothing. Now, that last part's a little confusing. I'm not sure what he's trying to say here about something minorities used to do. We be accused of nothing. Maybe he's saying that, sometimes people get blamed about things because of their race or nationality or something to that effect. But basically what this boils down to is this dude is trying to say, we did not set 6ix9ine up. I did not, as his security, set him up. That is a lie. That is false. What do you say right there? False allegations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I had the sound effect from Rick Ross, like false allegations. You know what I'm saying? And basically he's saying that he's not responsible. Now what's crazy is, so this is just another post of him with 6ix9ine. And the Bam Bam guy is this guy right here. The guy that you see with the ponytail. Remember when he was at the game, the baseball game, right? That's the head of security that's talking. That's the one that's commenting. He said, I can't be everywhere at the same time, but that doesn't mean you still can't get professional protection by guys that know what they're doing and why. So basically letting it be known that, he's a security guard, but he can't be everywhere at all times, which is understandable, dude. You know what I'm saying? There ain't, like, I don't know who came up with the rumor that he set 6ix9ine up, but I mean, he's obviously saying it is in fact. Now I don't know. Let's keep it real. Let's be 100% factual. I don't know this dude from a can of paint. So could he be all cap with this? Yes, man, it's possible. But he's pleading his case that no, man, as his head of security, I did not set him up, man. Because it seemed a little odd, man. It did, man. I'm gonna say it, man. It seemed a little odd. It really did. Yeah. So, man, let's continue with what he said. Now he said, I got many guards that have put in the hours, earned their stripes, ready to work. If you need executive protection or security for any type of event, DM me when in Miami. And you see the picture that he used there? That's from when 6ix9ine was at the World Baseball Classics or whatever it was. And he ended up having to get kicked. Well, he got escorted out because people were throwing beers at him. You see the police officer off to the right there. He ended up getting escorted out because he was causing a ruckus. I mean, it was Puerto Rico versus Mexico, I believe. And he had said some things, like people were upset. People were upset, man. And he ended up leaving, said some more things in the parking lot. But this guy during that situation said he maintained a professional presence and was able to escort 6ix9ine out of there without any type of issue. You know what I mean? Which is all you could ask for, to be real with you. And then he just added his information right there. Now, what's crazy is, okay, there's another part to this, right? So you see that name, Bullet Guzman, right? That name was being thrown around a lot the last 2 days. They were saying that was the guy that put hands on 6ix9ine, right? And that guy and this guy, 6ix9ine's head of security, obviously tagged each other, or 6ix9ine's head of security tagged him, Bullet Guzman, right? And they're probably just trying to clear the air and say that, this guy didn't do it, and we didn't set 6ix9ine up either. Now, is there a possibility they could be protesting too much?
Bruh.
Maybe. I don't trust none of these guys. If I'm rich, I wouldn't trust no security, man. I didn't see that go bad. I didn't see it go good too, man. I've seen it go really good. So it's just having a relationship with them where you can trust them, man. But when it comes to like hip hop, rap, and all that, there's always this financial gain. And I was just watching a podcast yesterday, and they were sitting in there, they were talking about the LA scene. I don't know about Miami, but in the LA scene, based on what they were saying, all of the people who work security, most of the big dudes who get hired for security positions, they all from a neighborhood, they claim something and something. So it's like hard to trust them because when it comes down to it, they could be the main ones trying to set you up, bruh. And these dudes, man, who work security, man, they know they're in demand, man, especially with these rappers. And it puts the rappers in a vulnerable position because now you got this big dude, probably carrying. He's got to escort you everywhere. He knows everywhere you go. And if the back door is open, it can be used. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
Crazy, man. So I don't know, man. But this dude, his head of security, is obviously trying to clear up the rumors about this guy, Bullet Guzman, letting it be known that he didn't have anything to do with it. So you see the meme right there. There's been several memes out there of 6ix9ine or whatnot, right? And you show this right here is a tweet, that was put out there by the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department, right? So the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Department put out an alert about what happened to 6ix9ine, and it reads as so. Assault at LA Fitness in Lake Worth. Last night, our deputies respond. Now, hold up, before I continue. Now that everybody knows that he goes to that LA Fitness, I hope, I pray, I know that there is no way that he's going to that LA Fitness again. You know what I mean? I know that nobody's he would have to be tripping to go to that LA Fitness ever again in his life. But man, let's continue. It says last night, our deputies responded to an incident at LA Fitness 8000 block of Lantana Road in Lake Worth. An altercation occurred between several individuals, leaving Daniel Hernandez injured. Hernandez was transported to a local hospital to be treated for non-life-threatening injuries. So it looks like, man, I mean, based on that, it's just your regular Crime Stopper information. They just want somebody to report and tell something if they saw something. The likelihood of having that happen after the way they put the whooping on him, I mean, think about it. If you've seen the video, that one dude just stomped on his ribs. I don't know, dog, ribs are more fragile than you think. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, like a grown dude, 250, 350 or something like that, just stomping with all his might on your ribs and stuff, man. That's a bad look, bruh. You know what I'm saying? That's a horrible day. And I don't know, maybe somebody will do what they feel is the right thing and turn these guys in or something like that. But they got video surveillance and all that. So man, let's get to that, right? Let's talk about that, right? All right, so this is the actual video. And I know plenty of you have seen this before, but for those of you who haven't had a chance to view this, we're gonna look at it together, right? I know this topic has been discussed in ad nauseum, but man, we're gonna go there, man, because I think we should give the bodyguard a fair shake and not just assume that he was in on the plot, right? So this is the video that shows 6ix9ine's attackers arriving to the gym. Now that's the end where you see the three guys walking out, right? But man, you get such a good view of their face. It's like, and it's slow motion, like that dude in the back, like if there's any type of, what do they call it, where they scan your face and identity detection or whatever, dog, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Might as well show up in handcuffs at the station, right? So this is the guy that seems real shady, right? The guy who's looking out the window. And I don't know about the employees there, so I'm not gonna speculate on that. But the guy looking out the window, like that, I don't know, man, that would send off antennas in my head. No matter what, I'd be like, yo, man, if I was just a regular patron there, I'd be like, what's up with dude? You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I didn't see a lot of crazy stuff, so maybe that would just be me. Holding that door. And then the other big dude, they almost look similar, you know what I'm saying? Bald head, beard, black arm. Like they showed up to do work, man. They wasn't playing, man, these cats right here. That one dude, he even looks back at the girl and cracks a joke. And it looks like, am I tripping? Or does the dude in the front have on Crocs? Are those Crocs? I mean, okay, I gotta say this. What in the world did 6ix9ine have on? And is this dude did this dude beat him up in Crocs? Like, what is going on with that with that South Florida dressing, man? Y'all tell me, man. Because I know where I'm at, it's hot already. And I know in Florida, it's gotta be a little hot already, man. You see what I'm saying? And cats is in bubble jackets and boom boom shorts. This dude look like he in Crocs. What in the world going on out there, man? When I seen that outfit, I almost fell out. Man, let's go. So this is the guy, he looks back and he looks like he's cracking a joke, right? And that big dude, he walked in mad. You see him right there, he just like, and he's one of those dudes who's so big and muscular that it's almost awkward the way that he moves, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely not a dude you want stepping on your rib cage, bruh. Right on him, dog. That messed, you know that hurt. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's go. Now, nobody says, I think, man, and I've heard different theories about this, and this is in slow-mo, so maybe we can stop it for a second. This looks like when these guys are leaving, Like, this looks like they're leaving. Because look at dude right there. He's looking at his hand. Like, he's looking at his hand. And one guy is holding a pair of shoes. Did they take his shoes? Like, I don't know. Like, did they take his shoes or something like that? Because you see the guy with the shoes in his hand, right? That's an odd look for somebody who's about to go get into a fight or jump somebody, right? So did they show up and take dude's shoes? Or what in the world's going on with this, bro? And the way that they was moving, I'd have been thinking, man, I probably would have left as soon as I seen Buddy show up. I'd be like, nah, man, we ain't staying. We're going to dip. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever's going down, I ain't trying to be around for. You know what I'm saying? I think dude is in Crocs. One is black and one is white. The dude on the far right. Those look like Crocs to me. Yep. This is weird. All this is weird. The dude in the back, I don't know, man. This is weird, man. And why do they have a pair of shoes in their hand? Why does dude have shoes in his hands? Big dude looking mad and happy, like, ha, you know? Dude in the back with his water bottle or whatnot. Maybe they were really in there getting a workout in before this happened. Maybe it wasn't a planned situation like we think. Maybe they did get a workout in. Because dude is holding shoes in his hand. Other guy's holding a water bottle. It just doesn't smell or feel like, yeah, we showed up with the intent to get dude. But when they walking in that door, it seems like that, right?